Okay, so we're going to look at the ventricles this time. So let's just draw them on. So the ventricles are known as the bottom chambers of the heart. Oops. Drawing's not great, but this is the ventricle. Okay, and that's the left ventricle, and this is the right ventricle. Oops. Okay, and they're known as the pumping chambers of the heart. So the structure of them: the bottom chambers of the heart, they are beneath the atriums, and they have a valve that just sits. Well, they have a valve that allows blood into them, but they also have a valve above them that allows blood out of the heart. What you'll notice is on the left side of the left ventricle, this wall, this muscular wall here, is a lot thicker than here, and the reason being is that this is the chamber that has to pump the blood the furthest around the body. So that's why this muscular wall here is far thicker than the right ventricle muscular wall, because this has to pump blood all the way around to the body. So it's got a further distance to travel, so it needs a greater pressure. So that's the structure of the ventricles. Now I'll talk to you a bit about the functions. So, like I said, the ventricle is a pumping chamber of the heart. It contracts and it forces blood up and out of the heart. So in this case, it would go up here and it would go into the aorta and off around the body. That's the left ventricle. And on the right ventricle, what would happen is that the atrium would feed the ventricle here, and it would pump blood. So it would contract and it would go up and out, and it would either go to the right lung, which would be that way, or the left lung, which would be this way. Just to give you an insight into the way that blood is pumped out of the ventricle. So if we look at the right ventricle again, when it pumps blood out off to the lungs, that is otherwise known as your pulmonary circulation. And if we look at our left ventricle, when it pumps blood out of the heart and up into the aorta, this is known as your systemic circulation. Okay. Ventricle is really important, as I say, that they're contracting pumps of the heart, so that it forces the blood out of them.